flashes of Kent State, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best player.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. At the 45 on its way. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hilton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about Kent State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And the Golden Flashes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Jones wants to throw it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're going to test the right side with this one. There he goes. Ball spins away. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
14, Eastern Michigan, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Oh, he's got a chance. Quarterback gets the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period.
Here we go.
The give on the inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jones to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They want to throw it. Uncorks one. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Golden Flashes! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Going with the counter play here. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. Jones wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And here comes the punt team. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
That's caught. It's Hilton. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Golden Flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Touch pass on the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Flashes will blue it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start during the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on...
Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wideout. Jones to throw. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They are still looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking.
Touchdown, Kent State! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
And the returner will be brought down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3, turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will, finding an escape route. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Showing off the arms. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's fourth down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He might want another play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Handoff from the gun. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Trying play action. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free. Oh, he's got some space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Offense set on 1st down.
21 on the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. He's loose down the left side. Defense picks it up. 10. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The defense putting points on the board. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Jones to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.